Welcome to the Tiger Medical Clinic. I'm Miss White, and you are
Mr. Johnson.
Miss Johnson, and this is Philip Johnson.
Thank you guys for coming in today. What brings you here today?
We have some concerns about our son.
And what concerns are those?
He's having a lot of hallucinations, and he has a flare effect, and there's
He's
a lot
been
of
diagnosed with-
he's been diagnosed when he was 25, and it's just a lot of psychotic outbreaks. He gets up at nights and has episodes, and it's really scaring my wife. And she's very ill, as you can see.
Well, fundamentally, this is a safe space. Everything here is totally confidential. The only time that trust will be broken is if I sense that someone else is at risk. So tell me a little bit more about what's going on with you guys.
Well, we're getting older, and it's getting harder on us to take care of our son with all these problems that he's having. And it's also emotional. It's draining on our marriage.
What kind of counseling has Philip? Has he been to any counseling before? Is this his first visit?
He's been hospitalized several times. He's been to UMC psychiatry floor. He's been in Merit Health Central. He's been there psychiatry floor, and he's been for a ton of evaluations, psychiatry evaluations. But nothing has just seemed to just really get better.
What kind of medications is Philip taking now?
He's on a couple of different medications.
I know he's taking.
I don't know the name of them right offhand. It's a couple of
He's
them.
taking a lot of Ativan, and it's just a lot of mood stabilizers and stuff like that.
Do you feel like this is helping him at all?
No, because the episodes are getting stronger.
And by episodes, you mean what? Explain to me what a typical day is with Philip.
Well, he normally gets up around 5, so he gets up very early, and he wanders around the house. Getting him to take a bath is kind of hard at sometimes.
Sometimes he cooperates, sometimes he
We
don't.
basically have to bribe him or give him something for him to cooperate with us. Then if he doesn't get what he wants or anything, he has an outbreak.
Okay. Do you guys have any family support around that helps with Philip?
Not really. We have a son, but he's not in town anymore. He goes away.
I've lost a lot of support from the community. I was a pastor for a very long time,
Okay.
but I lost a lot of support from the community because I retired early when he was first diagnosed.
Okay, so you guys keep in contact with any of the people from the church to help with Philip?
We keep in contact, but there's no like support or anybody that's giving us any help or anything.
Okay. What about Philip? Does he have any friends or anyone that he talks to, or
Besides us, it's not.
no daily contact with anyone except you guys?
No,
And how's that affecting you and your marriage?
It's hard on us, and then I'm getting sicker. I have hypertension, and my digestive problems are getting worse.
and we kind of hit like a financial hardship with me not working, she's not working, and we're really like barely making it. We're just making it off, government assistance and stuff like that. But other than that, we just barely make do what we got to do.
Now, has Philip ever worked before?
He has. It was about 20 years, 20 something years ago.
Some years
about Philip? Any history of substance abuse or drug history with Philip?
He smoked in his early 20s. I want to say before his diagnosis.
Okay.
Uh-huh. I don't recall any history of drinking.
Are you looking to go back to work at all, Mr. Johnson?
Anything to help my family, I will. But as you can see, I'm 75. So if I can work at a local Walmart, be a greeter or something, I'm open to it. I mean, my wife can't work, so I have to do what I have to do for my family.
So, what is Chris able to do for himself? Is he able to do anything for himself?
He can get himself dressed and of course feed himself and all of that, but he has his days.
Like, can you go out and cash a check? No. Can you go out and fill out a money order? No.
Can he drive?
No.
No.
Okay. I will do this. I am going to leave this psychological assessment with you guys and have you complete it so that I can have more information. I know I already sent for the medical records, but once I get those, I can look at the assessment and we can address these problems and decide what are our steps, what are the tasks we will work on to get Philip in the right direction and get you guys going in the right direction. So I'll leave this with you guys. You'll complete it. If you have any questions, I'll be right here to answer them. And we'll work on that, and then we'll move on to the next step.
Okay.
All right. Thank you,
Thank
guys.
you.
All right, thanks. Good evening. I'm Mr. McDuffie, and you are?
I'm Mr. Johnson.
I'm Miss Johnson, and this is our son, Philip.
Okay. I'm a social worker also here at the Tiger Clinic. I've reviewed your all assessment and information that you gave to Ms. White. And today we're just going to go over the plan and implementation phase. I'm pretty sure that Ms. White told y'all that whatever we discuss here and at this session also is going to be strictly confidential. And I do mean confidential. Nothing will be released. Anything that you all tell me will not be released unless you all give me permission to do that. We follow a very strict policy here on confidentiality. It is my duty to provide services for you all, but you all will make the final decision on the type of services you want to receive. You know, I'm a firm believer in letting you all make the decision and making the best ones for you all. Can we just start by saying, since we're gonna tackle Philip first, since he seems to be the main issue right here. What are some of the things that we want to do to help improve Philip's condition?
We want to get Philip out socially into the community. We're community folks. So we want Philip to get into the community and give us kind of a break. Philip is a full-time job, and we used to be really involved in the community. We want to get back into the community. My husband wants to go back, and maybe do some part-time work at the church. I'm sick. I'd like to go to my appointments on time and not have to bring Philip with me all the time to the appointments.
Mm-hmm.
So, both of us are having health issues, and then we have Philip, who it's hard to get Philip going every morning. It's hard to get him going every day. So, we would like to find some type of service for Philip that can help him. Either a day service, somewhere where he can get out socially and meet more people.
So I just want to reiterate what you said. You said you want to get him more socially involved.
Yes.
You want to get your back part-time working in the church. Could you just explain a little bit more about when you say it's hard to get him going?
Well, in the morning when we get up, Philip does not want to get up in the morning. He's not really motivated to do much.
Mhm.
And because we're older, our bones are weak. It's hard to pick Philip up sometimes when he is in going through one of his manic moments. He's acting out and screaming and hollering. He dislocated my shoulder the other day. I had to go back to the doctor and get that checked on. So we just really would like some help.
Mhm.
So my wife is tired. We love our son. I stopped being a pastor so that I could take care of my son, pray on him, devote all of my time to him. But it's a full-time job with Philip. It really is, and it's wearing us down. We hardly have any support. Our other son doesn't live here, so Philip is ours full-time.
Mm. And you want to seek some type of day services for him also?
Yes.
Okay, I heard that. Is he okay?
He's okay. Philip, come sit back down.
Is there anything else you would like for Philip?
Besides
As far
that,
as treatment, like medicines or getting another psyche valve?
we would like Philip to get another psyche eval. We think that that could help. Maybe we haven't diagnosed all of the problems. I was in denial for a long time with Philip, thinking that I could pray away the schizophrenia, but I prayed on Philip. The church prayed on Philip. I stepped away from the church. I was a bit embarrassed to Philip because I work hard in the church. I'm a pastor, and my son is out of control. So it hurts me and my wife that we're working hard and in the community ministering to people, and then Philip is just a disgrace sometimes to the family.
Has he ever been court committed to like the state, anything like that?
Nothing like that. We've kind of kept Philip shielded from everything, and part of this is a problem for me and my wife
Mm-hmm.
because we're ashamed
Okay.
after we tried praying so many times.
So we first want to try to just get him in some day services to give y'all a break.
That would be great. That would be great for both of us, right?
Okay. Day services give y'all a break. And so with those day services, I've also read that you two are having some issues with, your relationship.
Mm-hmm.
What would be some of the things while Philip's away that you two would like to do?
We want to go into the community and minister again. We want to be able to go to our doctor's appointments.
Go to
Sometimes,
church.
sometimes I can't drive, so maybe someone could help us a little bit around the house. Maybe a nurse's aide come in and clean up after Philip, give us a break. We're old people.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard for us to do this.
So would you all consider any long-term care for Philip?
Right now, I think we just want short term. I'm not
Okay.
sure if we're ready for Philip to be completely out of the house.
Okay. And any medicines or anything you think that you be willing to try with him, or anything you think's not working?
I would like to see if we could get Philip's medications just changed up so he can be fully functioning. As you see, Philip sits in a stupor here,
Mm-hmm.
and like I said, sometimes it's hard to get him out of that stupor. So, and it's like I said, it's hard to get Philip motivated. So
Mhm.
if we could look into some medication, switch some things up,
So you want an upper dosage?
up or lower, whatever we have to do.
I was reading on the computer one day where there's a pill for paranoid and hallucinations and mood swings, and I think it was called Risperdal.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe the doctor might consider something like that where he could be a little more calm and not, we don't feel like he trusts us. He's
Mhm.
paranoid towards us, and I think that he thinks that we are against him
Mhm.
and that we're talking about him, and he's hearing voices too, and so
Mhm.
we need to try to see if that medicine would work. If it would, we'd be
Mhm.
glad to try it. You know, we're not trying to, you know, tell the doctor what to do, but I just read that and everything we've tried just not work. So we're
Okay.
just making a suggestion.
Will you all be willing to do mental health appointments?
Sure.
Yes.
We love Philip. We just want the best for him.
Okay. All right. Okay. So I'm just gonna go back over some of the things that we discussed. Okay, you guys said we're looking for some day services, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you don't want any long-term care. You're looking for short-term care.
Short-term care.
Maybe a change up on his medication, upper or lower doses, whatever seems to, have him medicated. And Dad, you expressed Risperdal. Okay. And you all gonna be willing to take him regular to mental health appointments, right?
Yes.
Okay. So when we put these plans in action, when will these plans start? Like, because we can start immediately. How soon are we looking to start? Let me ask you this: how fast are we looking to start these day services?
Immediately.
So
Immediately.
so we need to get an evaluation. We need to look around for evaluation. Get him an evaluation. Somebody who will accept him at these day services.
Yeah.
Because we're going to put this into action immediately. So make sure I jot that down. And we want to give him another psych eval. So
Yeah.
okay.
And that's to see what has changed since the first time we had you back.
Okay. And far as you all go, when we get Philip's situation under control, when will you all start working on you all?
As soon as we get Philip straight, then that'll be our next step.
Okay. And I would just like to throw, would you all be interested in like any counseling, like any marriage counseling, anything?
Of course. Philip
Okay.
will.
Well, I like to thank you all for sitting down and talking with me. We're gonna put some of these things that you expressed to me into play, and we're get started as soon as possible on his psych eval, and I will get on the phone, make a couple calls to see if anybody will come out and evaluate him for you all. And once I get that going, I will give you all a call. Okay.
Thank you, Mr.
All right. Thanks for talking with me.
Thank you.
All right.
All right. We'll see you next time.
All right.
Yes. we can.
Good afternoon. I am Miss Brenda Jackson. I'm with the Tiger Clinic here at Jackson State University. And I want to just really get into the evaluation part of you all services here today to just find out how things have been going. First of all, may I get your names, please?
Mr. Johnson.
Okay.
I'm Mrs. Johnson,
Okay.
and this is our son, Philip.
Okay, good to meet you all. I just want to let you all know that I think you've taken a great step to come and get help because so many things are going on. People don't follow up with problems they're having in their home. Sometimes children get lost in their loops when they're not taken care of right. So it's just wonderful that you all thought enough of your son to come out and get him some help today. It's been 2 weeks ago since you all was here, which is wonderful, but I'm glad you're back today. My part of this evaluation, is to do your evaluation, which I want to follow up on some things that you all decided to do when you all was here before. First of all, has anything happened differently from when you all was here before up until now? Has anything changed with your son? Things going on in the house?
Well, these the episodes have, lessened down.
He's more alert.
More alert, as you see, sitting up, just kind of involved.
Well, that's wonderful.
Um,
It look like things are working
yeah,
so far. We just have to keep working until we get through all our goals and plans that you all have decided to do. I would like to ask you about the day services that you all. How is that going? Is that giving you all enough time when he's away? Just tell me how that's going with his day services.
We've been
it's
getting
giving
more
us enough
time to
time.
ourselves.
Woo!
Yes, our marriage is
Oh,
improving.
that's wonderful. That's
Yeah.
wonderful. I noticed that you all asked that he be put on Risperdal, and I see that you got it. Has the Risperdal made any changes with Philip?
Yeah, he's had a pretty up tempo move now. Like she said, he's more alert. Things are going pretty fine for him.
The mood swings are.
Yeah, we don't have to just medicate him and put him to bed all the time, right?
Wonderful. Ooh, that is just wonderful. What about the mental health appointments? Have you all been keeping those pretty well
Yeah.
and following up on those?
Yeah, we're making sure he's get to those.
Okay, well that's good too. But what about your marriage? Has anything changed? As far as you having more time than what you used to have, and not so much interruptions and things. I just want to know how that's going because everybody needs to be happy.
Yeah,
Yeah, we've been able to get some us time.
Okay. And have you been going to your marriage counselor?
Mhm.
That's wonderful too. Okay, well, look like at this time everything's going well so far. Do you have anything that you think that we could change or do better, or to help you all in any way? Because at this time, this is the part of the termination where we kind of let you all do the things that we have planned to do, and you and I together we'll work on those things, and we want to do a follow up on you later. But is there anything that you all can think of that we could do to help change anything else in your lives or your son's life?
Right now we're pretty much satisfied. Do you prefer anything?
Well, I don't, but if you bring something to our attention, we will try our best to work with it. I mean, if it's later on, you have our number. You can call us here at the clinic and let us know, and that way we can do what we can to help you.
Okay.
Okay, well, it's been a joy to meet you all, and I think that you all have done some great things to try to help your son, and my best is with you all.
All right.
You all
Thank
have a
you.
good day.
All
You
right.
too.
Thank you.
Hello, how are you all?
We're doing well.
My name is Miss Kendrick, and I'm a social worker today, and I'm just checking up on y'all, doing a little follow up to see how everything's been going since your last visit.
We've been good. Philip is doing better. He's been talking more, not acting out as much. We've enjoyed the day service. I think that Philip is enjoying the day service also.
How's that going?
He's having fun.
It's fun.
Fun.
Have you made any friends there? How are y'all liking the day services for Philip?
It's wonderful. He's coming out a little bit. He's talking a little more. He's not so paranoid with us. He always thought we used to talk about him. But
They got basketball.
Oh, they have basketball? How you like basketball?
Basketball.
That's great. That's great. I seen on the charts that y'all got him some medication. How's that working?
The Risperdal is still working really good. He's not having as many depressive episodes. We're able to wake him up in the mornings without him acting out and fighting us. So
Oatmeal. Like that oatmeal.
yeah, he likes oatmeal that they serve at the day services. So we're enjoying it. So we are really enjoying it. And we're able to get back into the community, minister. Philip is making us proud.
And we're so happy that we came to your clinic because it has changed our lives tremendously.
So next, I'm gonna ask you about your marriage. How's that going?
Oh,
It's going good. We're happy. We are happy.
it gives us more time to spend with each other, to talk with each other, to work out plans and try to do some things that we like to do together, and which we couldn't leave Philip at that time, and because we didn't want anything to happen while we was away. So by him being able to go and be at this daycare center. It really helps us out. I mean, things are just working out wonderful.
Okay. What about the mental health appointments? How are those going?
We're still going to those. We have those monthly. And I think that Philip has another evaluation coming up in about 2 weeks. So we're looking forward to that. Hopefully, we will see some real changes. We've seen some changes, but we'd like to see some more changes. We've been still praying on Philip.
Is there anything else we can help you all with here at the Tiger Clinic?
I think the resources here have been really good. Philip has opened up a little bit more. He's becoming the old Philip to us, and we're hoping that this stays the same. So I think that with the help from the mental health clinic, that we should be good.
And you all said y'all were able to get back into the community and do more things. Okay.
Yes.
We just hope that, through this program that he is in, that it don't end, because I think it only lasts for so many months, and then you have to reapply to get back into it. So that's a concern that we have. So I guess at that time we can always come back and contact you all and get him back in or whatever, because we want everything that we can get for him and for ourselves too, because we've aged, and since he's been going through this here, it has made us age more.
Yes, ma'am.
And
I'm
so,
gonna take that so I can make sure to check on that for y'all.
And financially, we cannot afford it. Financially, we cannot afford it, so we can't afford the
Excuse me
nurse.
just a second. Someone's at the door. Okay. Give me just a second. Okay, ma'am. You can go ahead.
Financially, we can't afford the day services without the help from Medicaid. So, if we have to get a new reauthorization, then we want to get that taken care of.
Okay, I can get y'all connected with Medicaid as well.
We would like that.
so good.
And check on his insurance also.
Insurance.
I've been getting letters about payments for the mental health center. We have enough financial stress. We're trying to move in the right direction and get out of some of this debt that we're in because of Philip. Not putting all the blame on Philip, but I retired early and I'm working now part-time, and it's still just not enough money coming in.
Okay, Mr. Johnson, after work?
Well, yes, I'm working on a little bit, but it's not much. When I retired, they replaced me, so I didn't have anywhere to go right now. So I'm just kind of working at the grocery store in the community, part-time.
Okay. Well, I thank you all for coming back out today. If y'all need anything else, feel free to contact us.
As long as we can get that reauthorization for Philip.
I will make sure we get that done.
That would be wonderful.
Thank y'all. Y'all
Thank
have a
you.
good day.
Thank you for your help.
Thank
You too.
you.